Brother, stop hitting that fucking cable, man. You're driving me crazy.
Fucking inform me.
We recording, by the way.
Shy.
Yeah, no, don't mind that shit.
Cool. Nah.
It's all good. Nah, I'll listen to it fucking many times anyway, so it's all fucking good. Start it off.
Little bollock shit. A spider on my hand. Fucking deadly.
Oh, let's get it.
Let's get it. Welcome to this episode of the Bacon Boys podcast. What's the story? We're back again. No missed weeks this time.
Oi, lads.
That's never gonna happen again. Isn't that right, Luca?
I hope so. My mother was worried.
So was mine. We're grand. We're grand. Don't worry about it.
The podcast is carrying on. I want to actually say something. Lucia, we saw your comment about the Hollow Earth thingy. We're gonna make that. I looked into it and it's a lot. So it's gonna take a while to have it prepared, but it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We'll get on to it. Luca's gonna do all the research because I'll get lost.
Oh, dude, the Giants thing was kind of like, it came to me and I looked at the stuff and it made sense. You know, like it was at least readable. I looked into this. Oh, Lord, I need to get educated.
Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire.
Yeah, I need to enlighten more to understand that shit. That shit was crazy. But anyways, yeah, I'm working on it.
Well then we're looking forward to that one. Me and the listeners are looking forward to see what you come up with.
Let me cook.
Yeah.
What I wanted to say is I want to say thank you to her specifically because like has been really supportive. Like
She's a real one.
yeah, and like me and her used to hang out when we were in secondary school, and I moved away to Ireland, obviously. And for anybody who never moved away, you think that you're gonna talk with these people all the time. You know, you're gonna be chatting on WhatsApp or whatever. It's not like that.
Nah, Luca's a piece of shit. Don't mind him. I would talk to everyone before you move away. Just Luca's a bad friend.
Why can't I share my story?
You're a bad friend. Because you're a bad friend. Because I'm a bad friend. That's why you can't.
No, but like what I'm saying is you lose touch with people. You know, it's not the same being around. Like you don't know what's happening in their lives. They don't know what's happening in your life. And, you know, messages start getting less and less often. And then at that point it just stops. So like I haven't spoken to her in a long time. Even though we were like real good friends. Like real friends. And yeah, since we started doing the podcast, she sent me a message and said how she likes it and all that. And that really means a lot, you know what I mean? Because like, how do I say, even though we don't talk that much anymore, it's like, it shows that people like still care about you, you know what I mean? Yeah, so it was very nice. Thank you, Lucia. That I appreciate that a lot. And
You're a good lad.
it's a girl.
It doesn't matter. That's a non-binary term of endearment in this country.
Good lassie.
You're a good lad. You're a good skin.
Good ski.
Good skin.
But yeah, that was very nice of her. So I want to make that specifically for her. I'm gonna put a lot of effort into that. Like I'll learn stuff. I'll learn new things.
You better.
Yeah, I love that the podcast gives you a reason to like look into shit that usually you wouldn't. Because like at the end of the day, like it's fun and it's not something that you can just search out for if nobody tells you. You know what I mean? Like if she hasn't left that comment on that video, I would never fucking know about that thing. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is that?
I know nothing about it.
Yeah, me neither.
Absolutely zero.
So we'll look into it. And now the thing that I actually wanted to talk about today, bro, I need to start watching TV. I think
I'm confused. You need to start or you need to stop?
I need to start.
Okay.
I feel like I'm being like ostracized from a society.
Yeah, you don't watch telly. You don't know anything.
Yeah, bro. Constantly people are like, have you seen this TV show? Have you seen that TV show? Have you seen this movie? Have you seen that movie? No, I haven't. And I don't watch football and I don't watch TV. Bro, I don't fit in.
You need to start watching football.
I guess I just need to have TV on all the fucking time.
You missed the cracker last week. You missed the cracker. United Liverpool. Extra time. Whew. I was jumping around the place. Jumping. Stressed. Roller coaster of emotions. There's nothing like it. Nothing like it on the fucking planet. I love football.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that if I don't start watching TV soon, like I will genuinely be rejected from
You
society.
need to. You need to. What have you been missing out on?
People are telling me about some Shogun TV show
Shogun. Yeah, that's new. I haven't watched it yet, but
and some other British one where a guy becomes a duke because his dad passes away, and then he finds out that his dad and all the other dukes in UK are actually running this big drug trafficking ring, and then he inherits his father's duke's drug ring.
no, that's I've never heard of it.
Apparently, it's
Oh,
excellent.
Unless it's The Gentleman.
Yes.
Right, there's a movie that's called The Gentleman, which is great. It's got Colin Farrell in it and Charlie Hunnam from Sons of Anarchy, and it's fucking top notch. Guy Ritchie produced it.
Yeah, same for
Yeah,
the TV
and
show.
this series is to deal with that, but I haven't seen it yet. But it's on my list. I'm getting into it. The film is great.
Yeah, and then I started thinking about it, like, because everybody was telling me, watch this, watch that, have you watched this? They constantly talk about TV shows and movies. And I'm like, man, that shit doesn't hold my attention. I don't know why I have such a big problem sitting down for an hour and a half and like staring at the screen without me being directly involved.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. And just the fact that I used to love movies. I watched a shit ton of movies. Like there was a part in my life where I was like watching movies like that were 40 years old because I loved movies. They kind of just fizzled out. Like people tell me like, oh, watch this. I'm like, I kind of not bothered, to be honest. Especially when it's like 13 seasons deep. And I'm like, and then I just tell them, yeah, I'll watch it.
I blame Cocaine Bear. Cocaine Bear ruined everything.
Yeah, Cocaine Bear was such a pile of shit.
I no longer get excited for anything anymore after that.
That was probably the last time I watched a full movie from start to finish.
Oh, really?
Yes. And
Fair.
when did we watch it? Like maybe a year ago or something?
It was, yeah, probably
It was a cold night.
8 months or so ago, yeah.
Yeah, like in a ballpark of a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably the last movie I sat down and I watched from start to finish. I like having a movie on while I'm doing something else. You know, I like it as a background noise, but like sitting down on a couch and staring at the TV for an hour and a half or 2 hours, nah, not for me. It really isn't.
I love it.
anymore.
I love that. I'll watch telly all day long. No problem.
Yeah, I feel like you're really old school when it comes to that.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
you-
couldn't be not watching the telly now. I couldn't be just sitting here like with no telly on. Telly has to be on.
something has to be rolling.
Something, just there has to be something. Or like music. Just has to be something happening. Can't be
That-
just sitting around, you know.
Rustle and bustle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I agree on that. But like, my mom and dad went recently to go see the Dune 2 movie.
No.
Yeah, and they were like, oh, it's great, but it's kind of long. And I was like, oh, what kind of long means? It's like 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like, that sounds like hell.
Yeah. I tried to watch the first one and I watched for about 20 minutes. I was like, this is fucking shite. Couldn't be bothered. Just didn't grab me attention at all. 20 minutes of here's a desert and some lads are coming and these lads are anxious about it. And who knows what's going to happen. Fucking not me because I'm turning it off. Fucking hell. Tell me what's happening at the start. You know what I mean? At least Star Wars gives you that story at the start. Like, here's what's happening and here's how's the good guys and the bad guys. Not with fucking Dune. Here's a desert. Yeah, man can like make people do shit. Figure it out. No.
You know what's my jam though? And that's why I still know a lot of bad movies, even I don't watch them. I love a YouTube channel called Nerd Explains. It's a YouTube channel where a guy makes videos on how to survive movies. You know,
Okay.
like let's say a horror movie. and he makes a video on all the mistakes that the characters did. So you second-handedly watch the movie.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you get all the key points and all the key scenes, and you just don't have to sit an hour and a half. It's a 15-minute video. And that guy is fucking awesome, bro. I love that fella. Like, he's actually so good at his job, man.
Yeah, see, no, I'd rather watch it. See, we used to watch movies all the time when we were in work. We were professional movie watchers back in the good old days.
Yeah.
Like, we watched Love and Monsters. Remember that fucking piece of shit?
No.
Yeah, remember where they all like live in a bunker because there's monsters up on the...
Ah,
And your man
yeah.
has to get across to his board who's in the other one. Fucking shy film. Absolute shy. But like, we watched it because it was there.
No, but see, that's different because, like, we were watching it with the homies. You know,
Yeah, true.
like watching a movie and fucking around and talking shit, that's more about hanging out.
Yeah.
You know, the movie just gives you something to talk about. But like, you know, some people are sitting in a dark room by themselves, just 100% concentrated on the movie. Like, I don't know what movie is good enough to make me do that these days. Like, it needs to be something excellent, like absolutely mind-blowingly fucking good, you know? It cannot just be a movie.
You're desensitized.
I think so.
You're desensitized to regular movies.
Yeah. My girlfriend and I went to see Spider-Man. One of them when Tom Holland is in it. I don't fucking know. Bro, I walked out of the theater. I swear to God, 5 minutes later, I couldn't remember a singular fucking thing that happened in that movie. And I'm not over exaggerating. I don't remember nothing. Like, I haven't seen it ever in my life. And we were waiting for the bus to go back home, and we talked on the bus station. I was like, this was fucking shit, right? She was like, yeah, it wasn't great. Like, it was kind of like, eh. And I'm like, yeah, like, what the fuck? Like, I think it was the highest grossing movie of that year. Got the fucking excellent reviews. It was supposed to be like this fucking cinematic masterpiece and shit. Just fucking Spider-Man fighting guys.
Yeah.
And there's no excitement in that because you always know what's gonna happen. Spider-Man is obviously not gonna lose. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
never like any stakes in those movies. But those movies have their place. Movies where one guy goes on a rampage and beats everybody. Those movies have their place and have a reason to be watched. But then the slaughter and everything better be magnificent. You know, then I need a good cinematography, like a good fucking, like, cool shots, you know. It needs to be cool to look at.
I have a recommendation for you.
What?
The Punisher series on Netflix. Or Disney Plus, whichever fucking one it's on now. Brilliant. Violent as a motherfucker as well.
I used to play them video games when I was a kid. Punisher video games.
Do you want to check out the series? It's really good. You'll love it.
But we just talked that I'm not gonna watch it.
You will. You will. Because I'm telling you about it. That's why.
Oh, yeah, that's so
It's a
different.
good recommendation from me. I know what you're about.
I remember in the video game, you could put a guy's head into a tank of piranhas and it would like clean his face off, and you just pull out a skeleton. It was grimy. It was grimy as shit.
But that's what the series is like. It's real good. You'll love it.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. I believe you. I believe it's
So watch
good.
the fucking thing then.
I can't.
You have to.
I can't make
I'm gonna
myself.
come around here and make you watch it.
No, if you watch with me, I'll watch it. That's the thing. Like, I don't mind it if you and I watch it together and we talk about it and shit. I guess I just don't like being alone.
Would you have a girlfriend? Make her watch things with you.
Nah, or we have such different tastes.
You don't like Miraculous?
Fucking love that shit, bro. I wake
So you
up.
watch Miraculous, but you won't watch the regular telly.
No, see, my girlfriend watches Miraculous in French. Like, I don't
Très
understand.
bien.
Yeah, they're like, miraculous. I have no idea what they're talking about, bro. So, like, that's her thing. But see, like, you ever seen the movie Reservoir Dogs?
No,
It's a
I'm familiar with it.
yeah, it's a Quentin Tarantino classic, right? The movie is fucking excellent. It's great. And when me and Marie started dating, like early in our relationship, I was like, oh, like, can we watch this movie? Like, I really like it. And she was like, yeah, sure. Like, it sounds cool. Let's watch it. Bro, she fell asleep like 5 minutes in. Didn't even see what the fuck was about. And I was like, bro, what do you like to watch? Spoiler, it's Disney movies.
Of course it is.
Any Disney movie she watches. So we have such different tastes that we cannot watch movies together.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
Was I saying it was somebody else's
It's
problem?
you need to get more into Disney.
I need to get a second girlfriend, I feel like.
one who watches Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
Have you seen Goodfellas?
Yes.
Sensational.
Yeah.
Sensational movie. I love that movie. Fucking prick dented my shoe. What a lad. Kicks the fuck out of him and then says he dented his shoe.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, all of them movies that we're naming right now, I watched them back in the day. But, like, I haven't watched a movie in, like, 3 years by myself. Just watched a new movie. Like, I went a couple of times to the cinema, but not because of the movie. But cinema is like an experience. You go, you get stuffed with popcorn, you feel sick, you fucking get your eardrums blown off. It's an outing. It's not so much about the movie. It's just a date night. But like, watch the full movie from start to finish. Have no idea. Watch the TV show from start to finish. That never happened again. I don't think I'll ever see a last episode of a TV show in my life. Nah.
You're a strange man. You're a strange man.
Something's wrong with me, bro. I don't know what it is.
I agree. 100%.
Yeah. And I'm wondering.
Well, look, if it works for you, if you're fine with it, then it's grand.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I know. I'm sensing a great shift coming, I have a feeling something is going to change for me. And I don't know what it is.
You're just going to start watching fucking soap operas all the time.
Oh,
Sitting here watching EastEnders all the time.
Fuck that shit.
Bet into EastEnders. Loves it.
You know what I need to do? I need to finish Desperate Housewives.
You didn't even finish that.
No.
Fuck's sake.
I think we did 6 out of 8 seasons, I'm pretty sure.
You're shit. That's what you are. Fucking shy. Some lad can't even watch telly.
Yeah, but man. Then I started thinking, like, what do I actually do with my time? Because all of these people are telling me they're playing these video games, they're watching all these fucking shows, they're going out with their friends, and I'm like, how the fuck do you have time for all that shit, bro? Do you just sleep too much? Like,
Probably.
I don't understand. Like, how the fuck are you working a full-time job, going out all the time, watching all these crazy TV shows that have like 200 episodes? You're finishing video games that take 65 hours to finish. I am doing something wrong, man.
Yeah. What do you do?
Well, I go to work,
Yes.
not because I have to. I love working.
I'm sure you do.
Podcast pays the bills. Just pocket money.
Yeah. I fucking wish.
No, I go to work, right? I do more than my fair share. And then I come home. The house needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Gotta throw in like a wash on. Gotta eat some dinner. Gotta clean the kitchen and stuff. And then I have approximately like 2 hours left. So since I like my girlfriend, I spend some time with her. And I don't want her to leave. So I cannot spend those 2 hours just playing games and watching TV shows. So I spend some time with her. And then in the evening, I would say I have like about an hour of free time for myself where I choose one of activities. And TV show and movie just never wins over anything else. Oh yeah, sorry. And then now when we started doing the podcast again, a lot of the days that hour gets eaten up by working on the podcast. That's pretty much my life. And I don't understand where do I slot in the TV shows and all these video games.
You're supposed to watch the TV shows with your girlfriend. That's how you navigate that.
I see, maybe you misunderstood me. I actually like my girlfriend. So we talk,
Yeah, but that's the mistake you're making. You have to just say, shut up for half an hour till you watch the telly. And that counts as our time together. And that's it. That's all you do.
So the cheat code is basically never speak with your girlfriend.
Yeah. You get your time by watching this new show I heard about. And then maybe after it's over, we can discuss for the 10 minutes and then fuck off and leave me alone till I play my games.
So that is the secret
That's
sauce.
the secret. Yeah, you're doing it wrong. You're being too good of a boyfriend. That's your problem.
Oh, really? Actually, I feel like I could be so much better in that department.
No. You're doing too much as it is.
No.
Give
Hold on.
him a break, Marie. Fuck's sake.
No, you
The
know.
man is drowning. What can you do when you live in a shoe, you know?
What?
Who knows?
What are you talking?
I don't know.
about? What the fuck are you talking about?
Fuck knows.
What?
Green. Green means go.
Are you greening?
Green a little bit. I think this needs to be down here. There we go. Oh, look at the greens on that.
Jesus, your levels have never been more perfect.
Oh, that's because I'm green.
And then you're gonna start doing this where you're gonna be like, actually,
So, no, actually,
no, you know why I feel like I'm not the best boyfriend?
because I am. Fucking have that.
No, because my mind wanders a lot, right? I have a very hard time staying concentrated,
You're a man. That's what we do.
I suppose. But then Marie goes crazy because we're having same 6 conversations since we started dating. I would ask her something and she'd be like, we talked about this 2 days ago. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm asking you now. And she was like, why are you not listening? And I'm like, I'm trying my best.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's so hard. Only way I can have an engaged conversation is if I'm sitting like you and I.
Yeah.
If I'm sitting in front of somebody and we're having a conversation. If I'm emptying a dishwasher and she screams something from the other room and it's important information, forget about it.
Well, that's her fault. That's her fault. Jed does that all the time. Jed will be like, oh, I told you this. I'm like, where was I? What was I doing? Because was I doing something else? Then I wasn't listening to you. That's your fault.
But she doesn't do that to me. She can be fucking hula hooping and I can be like, yo, the potatoes are gonna burn. And she's like, all right.
But that's because she's a woman. We're different.
Yeah, we have one singular
We're
brain
different
cell.
creatures. Like, not the way that women always go, oh, men can't multitask. We can. We can't listen to your bullshit. You know? If you need me to do this and this, I can do both of those things, but then don't talk to me while I'm doing those 2 things. Because it's not going to go in. I'm concentrating on 2 different things. I can't also listen to you. You want me to remember something? You sit me down and you tell me straight to my face. In plain English, you go, this is a thing that's happening. And I'll go, okay.
And immediately forget about it.
Now, if I'm watching the football match and you come in and go, oh, we're going over. I didn't fucking hear that. You know? I went, oh, yeah, okay. I didn't fucking hear that. I don't care.
You know what it is? It's like Charlie Brown's when his mom talks.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, but Saturday, is it? Yeah, grand. Didn't hear a fucking word of it. Didn't hear a word of it, don't care. And then Saturday comes and she's like, right, are you coming? I'm like, what? We're going to me man's. Are we? Yeah, I told you on Wednesday. Don't remember. You are watching the football. Ah, so it's your fault I don't remember.
Yeah, but how do they do it though?
Who gives a shit? Who cares? Fuck knows. That's not my problem. I'm not a woman. I don't remember shit.
Dude, I literally live in a permanent state of like haze and daze, and I don't even like smoke weed or anything. Like, bro, I be thinking about some like most random shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I am disconnected from everything. Like, 70% of my life be like breathing.
Yeah.
I like just don't hear people.
Sometimes we'll just be sitting watching the telly when we're spending time together, and I'll just go, and she'll go, what's wrong with you? And I'll go, oh, none. And she's like, but you did a big sigh there. I was like, I just didn't breathe for a minute. Just had to remember to breathe. You know? There's nothing wrong with me. I just sometimes I forget to breathe and then I go like that. And she goes, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "Nothing."
God, I love air.
Just remember that breathing is a requirement. You know, you can't expect everything you tell me I'm gonna remember. I forget to breathe sometimes. It is what it is. Now she's gotten to the stage where she'll say, "Oh, will you do this when you're coming downstairs?" And I'll go, "No." She'll be like, "Well, because I'm not gonna remember. I just won't remember. So don't ask me because you know I'm not gonna remember. I know I'm not gonna remember. I'm gonna come downstairs. You're gonna say, 'Did you do that thing?' And I'm gonna say, 'No, I told you I wouldn't.' Let's just stop playing this game. You know, do it yourself."
Yeah, I'm just very impressed with them because like Marie would like remember so much shit. You know what I mean? She'd be like, "We talked about this," and I'm like, "When?" And she's like, "Oh, like a couple of months ago," and that's still in your head.
Two months ago, you had a blue T-shirt on. You were sitting over there. No, I don't remember what you had for me dinner yesterday. Genuinely, couldn't tell you. No idea.
Yeah, and like she would tell me about all these things, like, "Oh, we went there. Do you remember?" I literally have no memory of this ever happening. Like, we spent a day somewhere in a different town. No fucking clue,
Yeah.
man. You could literally take me every year to same place on vacation. I'll never be able to tell.
But my favourite is when they go, "Oh, you do, you remember because we were there and this happened." And I'm like, "No." And then this, I'm like, "No." Saying additional things is not going to make me remember the thing I don't remember already. I remember none of it. Zero of it is in my head. Like, you're wasting your time. But that's just the way it is.
It's impressive to me, man. It's impressive how the fuck do you remember so many things. Where is it going? I think if I fucking remember a couple more things, I forget the password to my computer, man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to
I
unlock
have
it.
so many things I need to remember, you know? And if I forget any of them, it's gonna be bad. So I don't have space. There's no bandwidth left in the head for additional information,
Yeah.
you know?
And that's me saying I have a very big head, bro. Like there's room in that bitch. Not enough.
I forget my own phone number sometimes. Like if somebody out of the blue asks me what my phone number is, so I need 5 minutes to remember. Because there's phone numbers in my head, but fuck knows which one of them is mine. I need to dig it out, you know. The little me is in my head are running around scrambling through fucking filing drawers to go, "Oh, where's the number? Where's the number? Is this the number? No, that's not his number. That's his man's number." No idea.
Yeah, I mean like that kind of shit I get. But like what you said, bro, she will tell me about a thing, a conversation that we had 3 months ago, and she will know like you said what clothes I was wearing.
Yeah.
Like I know you said about dinner. Dinner is too far for me. I know what I ate last night. It was Mexican, by the way. It was fucking banging. But ask me what t-shirt was I wearing yesterday. I legitimately don't know. Like I'm not even over exaggerating. I have no idea what t-shirt I was wearing yesterday. And I don't understand. Why would my brain want to retain that information? It's fucking useless.
Yeah.
It's useless information. Who gives a fuck, man?
But I'm convinced that Jed takes advantage of that sometimes.
Oh yeah.
She'll be like, "Oh, I did, I told you this." And I'm like, "No, 100% you didn't tell me that because I'd remember it because it's important." She's like, no, I told you. I'm like, "No, you think you told me. You probably said it in your head and you thought I've said that out loud. And you never actually said it to me. And now you're trying to say that I don't remember, but you never said it." All the fucking time she does that. All the time. And how I know is because it's usually like, "Oh, you remember I told you I needed to spend €50 on this?" I'm like, "I'm not going to forget about €50. You know what I mean? Money is important. That's something I'm going to know about where all of it is. So no, you never told me that. Go fuck yourself." She's like, no, I did, told you. I'm like, no, nuh-uh. And I'm convinced sometimes she tries to pull that fucking switcheroo of like, "I told you, you just never remember anything." I'm like, no, sometimes I remember things. Not often, but sometimes.
That is a conspiracy theory I wholeheartedly believe.
Yeah.
But then, bro, it gets me questioning reality. It's not often But sometimes Marie says something and I tell her, swear on your mother that they happened. Put a gun to my head and ask me, did that happen? I'll be like, no. Like you said, I am 100% sure that information never got relayed to me or that never happened. And she will be like, yes, it is. And it maybe happened a few times where I was so certain I saw her, you lying.
Yeah.
You fucking lying. It's not a thing. But I give them benefit of a doubt because same how we forget, she might have forgotten. She might have thought, I don't think it's malicious.
I'll give you a real world example that happened over the Christmas, right? Went to Smith's and I bought a €50 Xbox voucher for Jay, right, for Christmas. And we went to Smith's, me, her, and the baby. I had the baby, I was carrying him around. She went to the till and paid for everything that we were after again. I brought the baby out to the car, and I remember I had him in my arms, and it was really windy, so I ran just because he thought it was funny that it was windy and we were running. I ran all the way around to the car, and I put him into his car seat, and I got into the car, and she put everything in the boot and got into the car, and we went home. Couple of weeks later, I said, where's Jay's Xbox voucher? Oh, I gave it to you. And I was like, no, you didn't. She's like, I did. I gave it to you when we were leaving Smith's. I gave it to you. You have it. And I was like, right, I'm going to break this down for you. Our current living situation, we have one room. If you give me something, or if it's something that I have, it either goes on the chest of drawers beside the bed, or it goes on my desk where my work stuff is. It's not in either of those places. It's not in any of me hoodies, and it's not in me coat pocket. It's not in the glove box of the car. I don't have it. And she was like, no, I definitely gave it to you. I gave it to you. I gave it to you. I was like, no, 100%. I'm at that tearing the place apart looking for it. I cannot find it. He said, you need to go and get another one to replace it because it's €50. Like. So she went and got another one, right? Grand, Christmas comes, give the €50 to Jay. All good. I've been telling people she lost his present because that's what happened. A couple of months ago, last month, the month before, she goes shopping. I'm in work. She sends me a photo from Dunn's, right, of an Xbox gift card that she found in a fucking empty Dunn's shopping bag that was in the shed. She never gave it to me. She left it in the fucking bag that we brought to Smith's, just like I told her she did. Swore blind she handed me the voucher and I had it. Swore blind. And I said, no, you never gave me that voucher. I never had it after we left Smith's. She found it in the shed after Christmas. And I was like, see, I fucking told you. You fucking contradicted me into the ground to say that I had that voucher. No, well, I thought I gave it to you. I thought I gave it to you, she says, after months of fucking me denying it.
Yeah, bro, like, why can't we just be like, oh yeah, I think I gave it to you, but it's lost?
Yeah.
Why is so adamant?
But that's, and only reason I was so sure is because if I have something, it goes here or it goes here. There's only two places where I can ever put something. You've seen the room we're in, it's fucking really small. You know, you can't lose something in that room. And I said to her, if it's not here and it's not here, I never had it. No, I gave it to you. And then months later, she finds it in the fucking shed in an empty Dunn's bag because she was going shopping. I was like, fucking, you could have just... And she was like, do you want to buy it off me? And I was like, no. I already paid €50 for one for Christmas. If I wanted €50 for my Xbox, I'd just use €50 that I have. I'm not going to give you €50 cash because you fucked up. That's not my problem. No way. And then it turned out at the end of the month for bills, she owed me €50, so she just gave me that voucher. So I got swindled either way, like, but what can you do?
Yeah, not to pile on that particular situation, but I feel like that does happen. And I'm not saying that just women do it and it's just like, oh yeah, our girlfriends are the only people in the world who do that shit.
No, it's all women. Every fucking one is.
I think it's just people in general. But yeah, when you look at it, how fucking bad can my memory be if you say they did something and you're 100% sure, and then that didn't happen.
Yeah.
So like obviously we both forget things, except I'm fucking realistic and I can say I forget things.
Yeah.
You fucking you why can't you say the same shit, bro? I'm not sure. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, I can realistically say I forget shit all the time. How the fuck do you know everything that happened since the day you were born?
Yeah. And that's it. Even after she like went and got the replacement one and was like, all right, I'll replace it, even though I'm still 100% convinced you lost it. I'm like, well, then why did you go and replace it then? If you're so sure that I lost it, why would you should just go, I'm not replacing it, I didn't lose it. But she did replace it, and then lo and behold, she was the one that fucking lost it. Like, just hold your hands up and go, oh, fuck yeah, well, maybe I didn't give it to you. Because logically, it's not in any of the places where you would have left it. So, obviously, you don't have it. You could just go, oh, oops, a daisy, my bad. Nah. Even after she replaced it, she was like, no, I never lost it. And then we found it, and I tell you, I was fucking so happy. I was so happy when she sent me that photo. I was like, you big fucking idiot, you. You big fucking idiot. Months I'm telling you lost that. Not even an apology did I get. Just like, oh, well, I thought, yeah, fuck you. Fuck you on what you thought. Right? You big dope, you.
Michael, I feel like you're cooking a little too hard.
Fuck it. She doesn't listen to the podcast anyway, so who gives a shit?
Imagine this becomes like an episode, like most famous episode goes viral.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Everyone going, Jesus Christ, his poor girlfriend. Fuck her.
Nah, yeah, like once since we started dating, I caught Marie. Not caught. I don't know was it on purpose or it wasn't. Obviously, I like to think that she has no malicious intentions towards me because I am such a lovable person. You get me?
You fucking dope.
I
Little
am,
cutie boy over there.
I am just difficult not to love, and I think that she cannot stop loving me. So, but one time, same, I cannot tell the situation in details because ironically I forgot. But
You fucking idiot. Jesus Christ.
but it was something, and I told her, Marie, oh my grandmother, no, I refuse. I was like, I draw the line here. You fucking lying. On purpose or by accident, I don't give a fuck. That shit did not happen like that. I am right. Well, yeah, same thing happened. She wouldn't budge. I was wrong. I was 100% wrong. And then turned out I wasn't. And now I told her, see, I know that you weren't sure. And you still went head on. You still bumped heads with me. And you still were so adamant about your version of the story being correct. If you're not sure, why can't you say you're not sure?
Yeah.
And if you said you're not sure, I wouldn't be dogging on you. I'd be like, you know what, fair enough. If you're not sure, I am sure. But why the fuck is it so wrong that 1 out of 50 times I can be right?
Yeah.
Bro.
You make it worse for yourself.
Yeah, then I'm gonna pile on and then I'm gonna be like doing a victory lap and fucking enjoying the sweet, sweet victory. But you're right 49 out of 50% of times. Why can't I have this one motherfucking
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, be
That's
like,
it. They think they have all the fucking points are in the bank so they can just cash them in when they're not sure. But that's not how it works.
Yeah, but like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, look, my girlfriend is right so much more often than me. And not even saying that she thinks that it's statistical fact. I am walking around being so wrong so often. Like, I say shit that does not make any sense. I do things, they're not based in reality whatsoever. I'm like cruising for a bruising. And that's just a fact. But then I have these like weird moments where my brilliance shines through and she just fucking just fucks off.
Yeah.
She just takes it away from me. Like,
Yeah.
why are you ripping it off? Like, I have this one motherfucking thing where I was right. Like, give me a round, like, be like, good boy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm proud of you. You are
little
right.
pat on the head.
Yeah, you know, like, good thing, you know, like, you were right this time. But no, like, bro, why are you so selfish?
Just because. Just because.
Because like I grew up my whole life being told how fucking everything I do is wrong. And then I started realizing, yeah, I do a lot of wrong shit. But you know what that made me? Made me responsible for my actions. Like if I'm wrong, I say like my bad.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I have no problem apologizing and telling people like I fucked up. It was wrong of me. I should not have done that. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not fucking being the Joker and going around and like stabbing people in the back and doing horrible things. I'm just saying, you know, like, oh, why did you strain this spaghetti without fucking putting the strainer in the fucking where water goes first, you know what I mean? Like, you know,
Yeah.
I do that kind of shit. You know, like I ask Marie, is this pan hot enough? And she's like, no, check. I put my finger in the fucking hot burning oil. In my head, it was a good idea.
It's the only logical way to check.
Bro, instead of taking a mushroom and putting it on the pan and here it sizzles, I literally had my index finger and I pressed it on the fucking pan. And she looked at me and she's like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, Marie, I have no idea. I don't know why I did that. I literally blacked out and do something stupid. But I can be like, yeah, that was dumb. My bad. I don't know why I did that. You know what I mean?
And that's why Luca doesn't have a fingerprint on his index finger anymore.
Bro, the fucking spirit of extra chromosomes took over me and I just fucking... she asked me, is it hot enough? I did not even budge for a second, bro. It didn't even cross my mind that this is a bad idea. I just did it. I just went, tss, and I was like, oh, fuck, that burns like shit. It's just like, why did you do that? And I was like, I have no explanation. I just did.
It happened. That's why.
You know what my mother and father tried to instill into me, and they will never. I cannot figure that out. You know when you have a bunch of things in your hand and then you need to do something and you put one of the things down so you have easier time doing the action? Never did that in my life. Never will. I spilled coffee so many times on myself because let's say I want to roll a cigarette and I have a coffee cup in my hand and my fucking brain doesn't tell me to put the coffee cup down and roll a smoke in peace. No, the coffee cup is swinging on my pinky while I'm fucking, like I'm getting waterboarded with coffee while I'm rolling a cigarette and I'm fucking stupid. And my mom always told me that she was like, put the fucking thing down. And I'm like, yeah, but I cannot explain you. I can't.
Yeah. My son is like that. He'll do that now. He'll have like 5 things in his arms and he'll try to open the door and he'll be dropping shit, fucking juggling. I'm like, just put the shit down. Put the shit down, open the door, pick the shit up, go through the door. It's not fucking rocket science. But yeah, exactly like that.
He's rolling like me.
Yeah, you can fucking have him. If he carries on like that now, I don't want him.
But now when you say that about like holding things, so like for me to come from a dirty basket of clothes to my washing machine, I have to pass through 2 doors that are usually closed, right?
Right.
So I would be doing the same thing. Instead of leaving the doors open behind me, I would fucking close the fucking things behind me and then I would have hands full of shit and I would be opening the thing with my elbow and I would get to the washing machine and I put it on and then I like walk back and then Marie tells me, what's up with all these things on the floor? I lost like 1/4 of the shit.
Dropping them all, yeah. Well, here's a suggestion. Bring the basket with you. Bring the whole basket. You can carry the basket in one hand and you can open the doors with your other hand.
See, that makes sense. And I agree with you, but that's not how it's going to be.
Fair enough.
Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I try to be like that. It slips away from me. Like, I have to actively think to be a logical person. I'm not just a logical. Like, I am not a logical person by default. I am a man of action.
Is that what you describe yourself as? Fucking action man over here.
For the ladies, anyway.
Oh, fucking hell. Anyway, on that note, put some stuff down. If you have too many things in your hands, put them down and do what you need to do. And also, for all the women out there, you don't remember everything all the time, right? Sometimes we're right.
And for the men out there, you don't forget everything.
Yeah, sometimes you're right. Just listen, sometimes we're all right, you know? That's the moral of the story.
Yeah, I guess if you can take one thing away from this podcast episode is that anybody can be right and anybody can be wrong at any given situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, have a nice day.
Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.